Alright, we are now live right here. Google Hangout. This is Wild West. This is a Wyldstyle after party. So hi.
Oh, man. This is a bad start.
Yeah, very bad start. Motivation. Motivation. That is what we need.
Hey, everyone. So welcome to our weekly hangout.
Yeah, welcome to the Nut House.
Yeah, what he said.
2 out of 3 of us are nuts now. Can you figure out which ones are? Okay, shut up.
Well, now you just went and confused them. What is wrong with you? No, I'm kidding. What?
What?
What? Huh?
Alright, let's not get on a little stone cold action. What? Alright.
He did
Okay, I
that?
think they figured out who was the nuts ones.
Yeah, okay. Don't talk, Callie. Should we start again? Let's start again. Hey, everyone, and welcome to the Wyldstyle Radio Hangout, the after party show, where we're clearly in the mood to party.
And be crazy.
Woo! What is it? We're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs?
You know we're cuckoo for Cuckoo Puffs.
Oh, that may have been a commercial just for you guys.
I didn't come to it.
Alright. Motivation. This is one thing tonight. You know, it's one of them, sometimes you just don't feel like doing something, but you gotta do it anyway. You know? And we got someone talking to somebody else, trying to get them to do something in the background. See what kind of motivation we get around here?
Yeah, see, you know, I mean, just the support, man, it's totally not there. We're hurt.
Y'all wanna comment or anything?
Motivation. Not a whole lot really motivates me. It's totally gotta be, I gotta be in the mood to do something. I mean, if I have to do something, regardless of how I feel, then I know I'm not gonna give it 100%, and it's not fair to whomever if I'm doing a project or whatever. But I mean, you know. And what's crazy is I'll get motivation at the randomest times for something. Like when I'm driving and there's nothing I can do about whatever it is I'm being motivated to do. Or at funerals. I've been motivated for stuff at funerals.
That's always my problem. When I'm somewhere I can't be to write something down or idea or anything. And then when I am, I don't have no motivation. I just go blank.
Yep. You just kind of get in front of whatever it is you have to do. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, you know, it's hard. Sometimes it is hard to get motivated to do stuff. And when you're a DJ, sometimes it's hard to get motivated sometimes. But it seems like within like 5 minutes, you know, before you start, you kind of sort of get motivated. And then you hear a couple of songs, you really get motivated most of the time. So yeah. And tomorrow I gotta get motivated to go somewhere.
Uh-oh, where are you going?
I'm going to a baby shower.
Woo!
Oh, yeah. Yes,
baby shower.
Oh, I can't wait. I just can't wait to see all the women and opening presents and stuff. Okay, I'll shut up.
Well, you'll be there to be support for the other men who got dragged into it. I mean, who were invited.
I think that's because most of the time when you have a baby shower around here, it's usually just women only.
Uh-huh.
But now I think that it's changed a little bit.
Yeah.
And everything, and most likely it's to entertain her husband. So,
well,
I don't mind.
I don't know. The last couple baby showers I've been to were co-ed, and I don't know, maybe the guys I know were just funny, crazy, stupid guys. Because the men got really into all the games, like super competitive. Super competitive. There was this one game they had to blow up a balloon and stuff it under their shirt to look pregnant, and whoever got it under their shirt and it didn't pop first won. And I can tell you, there was not a dry eye in the place because everybody was laughing so hard they were crying. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of games or whatever they're going to be doing. I know that someone said they was going to bring their shotgun.
Oh, what?
Yeah, well, these guys are hunters. You know, him and
Okay.
Buddy, so they're going to have guns there, and I'm sure they're going to try to get me to shoot one. So anybody that wants to rob this baby shower, please don't. I'm telling you right now, do not try to rob it. There's going to be guns galore, and I will say both of them can shoot an eye of a squirrel with one shot. So
Poor squirrel.
I was just using that for an example.
Poor example, squirrel.
Yeah, I know.
Now he's blind. He's gonna have to make an eye patch out of a leaf. All his friends are gonna laugh at him.
Well, actually, with the guns they got, there'd probably be nothing left of the squirrel.
Ew. Poor fictional squirrel. Didn't have a chance.
Yeah, they're getting ready for deer season, so.
Ooh. Deer's good if you know how to clean it and cook it.
Oh yeah, this guy can cook it too. He brings it to work all the time.
Really?
Yeah, it's good.
And not once when I'm there? Seriously?
I don't know. Actually, one of them has offered me to kill a deer and give me the meat, but I don't know where to put it.
Find a place.
Oh, I'm sure I can.
Alright, so back to motivation.
Yeah, motivation.
Callie, what motivates you when you're just not feeling it?
Nothing.
Oh, we're good. You can't. We're all stubborn oxes, aren't we, huh? Like, you don't want to do it, it's just not happening.
See, there's no motivation around here, you know. Come on, y'all. I'm gonna have to get, we're gonna have to do a boot camp around here.
Yeah, okay. If none of us can get motivated to do menial tasks, no one's gonna get motivated to create the boot camp and then make us go.
Oh, I guess it's tough to make you go.
Yeah, but that only works on me. Callie's out in the cold.
True. I'm sure we can find someone to motivate her.
Yes, I'm sure we could.
I'm so not saying anything to that.
Well, by not saying anything, you say a whole lot. So, no matter what you do, kind of out of like there.
See, the other thing is hard when you get motivated to go because NFL starts tomorrow. Titans play about the same time.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, it's hard to motivate myself. But, oh well.
I got like 50 meetings lined up tomorrow. I don't want to do squat. I think just knowing that I'll be in meetings until sundown kind of has me demotivated.
It does, you kind of like, man, that's all gone. My day's all shot. What the hell this happened?
Pretty much, and I'm just completely out of it.
Yeah, this is like me, and everybody else. It's just the motivation sometimes is just not there. And no matter...
Mal actually answered your question, but he answered it on IMVU.
Aw, tell him to get on either YouTube or the Google Plus page.
Well, because you guys asked what motivates me, so he answered it in IMVU.
Oh, I don't... just from your giggle, I don't think we can say what his answer was on air.
Oh, we might, but viewing listeners is advised, knowing what Ma said.
Mm,
So yeah, I can see why it might not need to be aired. So
Yeah, that giggle is an all tell-all giggle.
yeah.
All-telling giggle. That's the phrase. Whatever. See? It just continues. Confirming.
Dun, 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 dun.
Sometimes people do have tricks like music. Music will motivate them to do stuff. Man, I can play any kind of music that I need to play, and it will not work.
Oh, I think it's mood of. I mean, I don't know why, but I'll get in a mood to just play certain songs, and then you'll get me in the mood to DJ. But yeah, either somebody else is on, I'm somewhere else, whatever. So that's the hardest part. Then
Mm.
when it's time, I'm like, I can't think of nothing.
Ah, deer in the headlights.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like,
like,
okay, time to DJ. Headlights on. What? DJ, what? What's that? What's a who? I've never. What music? What is this music you speak of? You know? Dude, your phone. I swear, it has the absolute worst timing.
yeah, my phone thinks you're funny. But anyway,
Anyway.
uh,
Alright, so then what is the hardest thing to get motivated to do? Callie, Miss Giggle Queen.
What?
see, she's not even paying attention.
I know! There's
She's
no
not even
motivation.
motivated to be here.
Exactly.
I'm trying
I was just gonna say that.
I'm trying to think of something that motivates me, but I'm like looking at spaghetti
So,
and looking at ice
So your stomach
and the
is motivating
spaghetti.
you right now.
I
Yes.
think, among other things, are her motivation at the moment.
Yeah, a little distraction.
Little bit.
I can't say nothing.
And
I'm
Lonnie
gonna
is
shut up
over
now.
here asking me who it is I'm talking to.
It's her favorite people. I'm hurt she doesn't know. Sniffle.
Well, it's because your picture's not on there, Anna. She's looking at a wolf.
Yeah, I know. I was being sarcastic.
I showed her the tablet, and she's like, "Huh?"
Who's the wolf? I know. And I know nothing, not even one bit of anything that's on my profile adds up. It's just an amalgam of me. But yes, it's me, Anna. So, Wild, what is the hardest thing to get motivated to
To go to work.
do?
That is one thing about working nights. Is the motivation to go to work. And sometimes the motivation to go to sleep during the daytime, so you can, stay up all night.
Yeah, that is hard. That is rough.
Cause see, it's a good and bad thing with nights. The good thing is most likely you will never be late for work. Because you'll wake up 2 or 3 hours beforehand. Sometimes even earlier than that. Depends on what time you got to go in. Like people that does the 8 hour, 11 to 7. They'll go home, go to bed, then they'll wake up 4 or 5 o'clock. And now you got like 4 or 5 hours for to go to work.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah. And, see, I work 12 hours, so it's 7 to 7. So I get up 4 o'clock, got 3 hours, got plenty of time, take a shower, do whatever I got to do, and then go to work.
I can't do that because I'm always late regardless of what time I wake up. If I wake up right when I'm supposed to, I kind of sort of take my time, and then next thing I know, I'm late. And then if I wake up a little late, well, I'm already late. But if I wake up like 2 hours before I'm supposed to go to work, I'm like, oh, I've got time. Let me just do this, that, and the third. Next thing I know, oh my God, I'm supposed to leave in 5 minutes. And, just calamity ensues.
Yeah. Well, I think day shift sometimes is the hardest thing because, like, if you gotta, like, I used to have to work 7 o'clock in the morning and motivating myself to get out of bed at 5:30 when I first started on day shift back, however long it was, 4 years ago, 5 years, however long. It was easy to get up. I was getting up 2 or 3 hours beforehand, and all of a sudden, it kept on getting later and later and later. About an hour before is when I was starting to get up, even though my alarm clock would go off about 4:45 or 5 o'clock, and I kept snooze, 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 snooze. 6 o'clock. I guess I better get my ass up.
Yep. I hear you. I hate that too. The snooze button is the most evil thing in the world. Because I'll
Yeah.
wake up before the alarm. I'll look at the time. Oh, I've got time. Go back to sleep. Alarm will go off. I'll hit snooze. I've got time. I've got time. And some time between that I've got time and going back to sleep, I forget exactly how much time I need to get out of the house. So, especially, oh man, this morning I had a meeting and I woke up at like 6:30 and I'm like, oh, okay, I can go back to sleep for half an hour. And then while my eyes are closed and I'm just laying here, I'm like, wait, I need the half an hour to get ready, so that should be like 7 o'clock, and maybe get something to eat because I really need to hit the road by. And that was it. Next thing I knew, I was waking up like 5 hours later.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks when you do that. I've done that plenty of times. Oh, I know I had something very important one time, and I couldn't sleep the night before, and then finally I basically went to sleep. Oh, and I woke up, I missed the whole thing
Mm,
completely, and I was like, oh, okay.
yeah, that
Uh,
sucks.
yeah, I was there mentally.
Not even
Uh,
that.
yeah, I was dreaming about it, but I wasn't there.
You were practicing telepathy, and you were on, level 10.
Yeah, well, I started on the first level, and I didn't know how to do it. But
Hmm.
anyway, I guess we'll
Anyway.
I guess we'll take a break. But before
Oh,
we,
can't be long, otherwise all of us will be demotivated to come back.
yeah, I know. So anyway, we are from WyldstyleRadio.com. Anytime you want some great music, all you gotta do is go to WyldstyleRadio.com and then hit the play button. Of course, you gotta go through a couple of steps. But once you get there, you can also listen to us on TuneIn Radio, and sooner or later we are going to have our own mobile app. So you might want to stick around and well, when we get that taken care of. And also, if you want to buy music that you hear on the site, on the player, you can click the buy on Amazon. Yeah, and takes you right straight to Amazon.com, and you can buy the song or the album or all their albums and everything else like that. And it does help our cause right here at WyldstyleRadio.com. And we thank you for the support. But anyway, we are going to take a little break, and we'll be back shortly.
So I just pulled a Wild, and my mic was muted. Anyway, I'm going to try that again. Hey everyone, we're back, and we just had to say this. If you are on your way to work, at work, going home from work, or doing some mundane, ordinary project, spice it up by listening to wyldstyleradio.com. Go to the site, click on Listen Now, or download the TuneIn Radio app for your smartphone. It can be found in the App Store or the Google Play Store. And if you want to be the true Wyldstyle Radio fan, go to cafepress.com and check us out. Don't forget, it's Wild with a Y.
I don't feel so bad now.
It's totally your fault.
I got bad habits I'm teaching around here.
Mm-hmm. Bad person. Bad.
Ooh, I'm gonna get spanky?
No comment.
But anyway, of course, last week was the first week of college ball, and this is the second week. And I said this is my show. Most of the games I've seen has been a blowout today, except for a couple of them. And there was one upset for those college football fans. Virginia Tech just beat number 8 Ohio State 35-21. So
Wow.
yeah, so one of the powerhouses has gone down. But who cares? My balls won today, so I was happy.
Yay, balls!
But anyway, motivation, or whatever you want to talk about. Ashley, how about Joan Rivers? She passed away. What was it, today or yesterday?
2 days ago, wasn't it?
I think
feel
so.
like it.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I think more. Well, either way, she passed at some point this week. That's really terrible.
Yeah. Well, prayers and condolences to the family. We don't really have much to say about her. I mean, she was in Spaceballs. That's probably the only movie I've probably seen her in. But other than that, I really didn't see or hear anything that she ever did that much. Maybe a few. I know she done the roast one time, I think.
Yeah, that sounds like something she would have done.
Yeah. Oh well. Moving on.
I know they cameoed her in a movie that I'm sure none of you have seen. It was like a crossover movie between the Jetsons and the Flintstones, and she had a little tiny cameo.
I've seen that, I think.
Really?
A long time ago in
my
a galaxy
gosh.
far, far away.
Yes, it was a long time ago.
Yeah, I seen it though. I mean, it was good if you was a kid.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's our next thing to talk about? We're gonna be on motivation, or we're having a hard time getting motivated to talk about these. Come on.
So you've been binge watching your favorite spy show too much. When somebody follows you on Twitter and your first thought is why? I had an organization follow me the other day, and literally my first thought was, why are you following me?
They're spying on you. Why did she do it?
Yeah, it was just kind of random and out of the blue. But
Yeah, I've noticed. Go ahead.
No, finish what you're saying.
Okay.
And then I'll talk.
Okay, well, we got a Wyldstyle Radio Twitter account, so anybody out there that wants to follow Wyldstyle Radio, just go to Twitter and follow us on Twitter, Wyldstyle Radio. And I've had some weird things follow me, like companies that didn't have no relations of, radio, you know. So I guess they're just trying to get more people looking at their site and Twitter and stuff like that. But I'm done. You can go ahead.
Okay. For those who didn't know, we are actually almost everywhere. Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest. Just check us out. It's Wild with a Y. But no, actually, like, what is the last thing you binge watched on Netflix or whatever your binge watching mode of choice is?
CSI Miami.
I'm sorry, I'll tell you why I laughed in just a second.
That was the last thing I binge watched.
Well, the last time I was Star Wars Clone Wars, and I was kind of disappointed when it was like at the end of the end of the series, because it was pretty good. I had to say so myself. But that was the last thing, and that's been a couple months ago. I guess I could say that. I hadn't really found anything else to really get caught on Netflix. I haven't been watching that much Netflix lately. I guess either because I just noticed there ain't much on it no more.
Yeah, I know.
Where'd all the good movies go?
They took them off, swapped them out.
Hey,
now
now,
you gotta dig deep. Look
yeah,
for something.
you gotta dig really deep. I think they're background or somewhere. I don't know. They got them all rented out or something. I don't know.
Who knows? So, okay, the reason I laughed was because the show I'm watching is Burn Notice, and one of the episodes that I was watching last night, they did 2 spoofs off of CSI Miami. So, it was one of the guys one of the good guys was leaving a murder scene pretending to be lab tech, and the murderer comes up to him and he's talking to him, whatever, and the good guy's about to leave, and he takes out a pair of sunglasses from his pocket, and he goes, backstory is that some famous fashion designer got murdered and her partner is in on it. So the good guy whips out his sunglasses and he goes, "It seems like murder," and then he puts on his sunglasses, "is in season." So I completely just rolled over, thought it was hilarious that they're spoofing on a show set in Miami, since this show is set in Miami. And I went online and I got up the theme song for CSI Miami. I rewound the part in the show in Burn Notice, played it again, and right on time I played the theme song and was rolling for about a minute or so, just laughing hysterically. That's fun.
Okay, well, my sunglasses, did he wear them at night?
No, that would have been priceless. I think I would have died laughing right there.
I know, that song just came in my head right when you said that. I do not know why. It just...
That seems to be one of your themes, your theme songs, for some odd reason.
Who, mine?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know. Maybe it's because your Avi wears sunglasses all the time, day or night.
I guess so. I hardly ever wear sunglasses now, so in real life. So.
Aww, I know.
That's because I broke my favorites. I broke them.
Yeah. We're gonna have to fix that.
Yeah, my other favorites, just I don't know. I kind of scratched the lens a little bit, so I don't have any favorite, and sometimes I'm like, I don't really want to wear them.
Yeah.
I just let the sun blind me.
Okay.
Blinded by the light.
Oh.
Okay, I'll shut up.
Okay. I've got a question. Wow, this hangout is tough.
Oh yeah.
Okay. If you could combine 2 TV shows, if you could combine 2 TV shows or 2 movies or a TV show and a movie, which 2 would it be, And what would you want to see happen?
Callie, what?
Um, two TV shows?
Or 2 movies, or a movie show and a a movie and a TV show. Like, there was one character for one thing and another character for another thing, and you seriously at one point thought, dude, so-and-so and so-and-so should be in a movie together, or a TV cameo. You know, that music in the background is awesome timing.
Oh yeah, I know it's not the. I know it's not the background of Sanford and Son, but it kind of seemed like it at first. I thought that might have gave somebody some ideas there. So,
Did it give you?
I don't know. I don't know. Not really.
I mean, like,
I was trying to think of something. Sanford and Son and something else, but Sanford and Son was just one of a kind show. I mean, it's just hard to.
actually, it's a spoof off of an English show that's very similar.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, I mean, like, you haven't thought of, Transformers and Star Wars being one killer awesome movie?
You know me too damn well, because that's what I was gonna say. that's why I was trying to let Kylie go first.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't say that. In fact, we'll edit that out.
I've already heard it.
It's too late.
Yeah, but the people who haven't heard this yet won't know.
Okay.
Well, Mel already heard it because he's here. He's listening to it now.
All right, well, fine. Mal, wherever you are listening to this, how about you, dude?
He answered, but I don't know what the shows are. I've never heard of them.
Well, just so you might know.
He said Deep Throat and Baywatch.
I know what Baywatch is.
I know what Baywatch is, but I don't know what Deep Throat is.
Yeah. I have a feeling you know what that is.
I think that's me watching a porn movie right there.
Yeah, I think so.
Baby, we're not putting porn in this.
Too late. Alright, so Callie, we'll come back to you. Stay wild! I have no idea what you would be thinking, but if you could cross 2 series over, what would you do?
Alright, well, Star Wars and Transformers, that's one of them that I've been thinking about. I've always thought about it would be cool. Darth Vader and the Emperor team up with Megatron and all the Decepticons and stuff like that. Jedi going against the Transformers and stuff like that. Actually, now to come to think of it, let's see. I think when Episode 3 came out of Star Wars, when they make the toys and stuff like that for the movie, they actually, Transformers and Star Wars came together on Hasbro, and they actually Star Wars figures and ships, like not the TIE fighter, but Anakin's little spaceship transformed into a robot.
Ha! That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and that kind of like, man, it is cool.
That'd be pretty cool if they took those toys and put them in a crossover movie with Toy Soldiers or whatever that movie was.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. Actually, there's a lot of times when I think about another movie or something like that, I think of, man, what if a Jedi was in there, like the Hunger Games or Lord of the Rings. They just take care of it all, be done with it right there. Like, movie over. Lightsaber chops the head off and done.
Oh, wow.
But that's just my crazy mind sometimes. The first time I seen when Transformers One, the movie came out, uh, when I walked out of the theater,
Mhm.
I said, and I just so wanted to say to my cards to transform, and hoping it would transform into a cool ass robot.
Now, what would have happened if it actually did that? Would you think it was cool, or would you start running, screaming like a madman?
I probably faint. Wow, it did
I remember when that movie came out. I had a Nokia, and people would like. I would take out my phone, and people would start like, "Oh, you've got a Nokia," and I'm like, "Yeah," because I hadn't seen the Transformer movie.
Yeah.
People were like, "Oh my gosh, I'm never touching a Nokia again." And I'm like, "Why?" Then I finally saw the clip about why, and I was like, "Cool."
Yeah, they made it a transformer and started like shooting everybody.
Mhm.
And then the other scene I liked is when they turned a Mountain Dew
Mhm.
into a robot. He started shooting out Mountain Dews.
Okay, so when I was younger, I used to love to try to do these crossover fanfics. And the one that I really wanted to do, that I'm sure neither of you have heard of. Well, I don't know. You might have heard of it just because I've talked about them. But my crossover would have been Daria and Sailor Moon, just because that would be mayhem. You've got these super perky, super positive, happy teenagers who are fighting these evil, beings from different world and time. And then you've got these two teenagers who are very, sarcastic and cynical and all this other stuff. And I always thought it'd be hilarious if somehow, Daria and her friend Jane became Sailor Scouts, but one was like Sailor Sarcasm and the other one was Sailor Picasso or something crazy.
Well, I've never seen neither one of them or enough to know what they're all about, so I don't know if I can picture it.
Well, Sailor Moon's an anime, and then Daria is American animation. But Daria, you should know who Daria is, Mr. Beavis and Butthead fanatic.
I heard of Sailor Moon, but I never heard of Daria either.
Oh. No, I
You got TP for my uncle?
He started off on Beavis and Butthead, and then people just really Daria.
I might have seen some of but I can't really remember all the episodes of Beavis and Butthead. Because really, when it first came out, I didn't have cable or nothing, so I never seen it. I mean, I heard people talk about it, and finally, I guess it was like, I don't even know how many seasons they was, but it's like probably halfway through or whatever, that I got to see Beavis and Butthead.
Gotcha.
But, I got two TV shows.
What?
The Simpsons and Family Guy.
Oh, wow. Oh, wait, well, we've seen a lot of those things on there. Wait, didn't they do one recently?
Well, Family Guy, kind of done a spoof thing
Oh.
on it a couple times. And this is my question. I've been asked this a couple times by people that, like, between Peter Griffin and Homer Simpson, which one's the dumb one?
That's a hard one. Mainly because I don't watch either show.
Okay, well.
I've seen, episodes of each, and I don't know.
Well, anybody out there that wants to comment or anything or give a question, you can go to the event site. I actually dropped it at www.wildstyleradio.com, so you can get it from there and get on the event site, Google Plus Hangout, and and you can leave your comment about what we're
Okay.
talking about and stuff like that. But I will give you the answer. Homer is the dumb one because Homer don't know what he's doing.
Homer never knows what he's doing.
That's right. So he's the dumb one. Peter Griffin, he knows what the hell he's doing. He's a smart ass.
Oh,
So
okay.
so yeah. What he does, he intends to do. But Homer does not intend to do anything. He just walks into it and says, oops. So,
Yeah, I got a comment from Mal. He said it wasn't Beavis and Butthead, it was called Headbangers Ball.
What?
that's
I don't
on
know.
Adult Swim.
I love Beavis and Butthead.
Isn't that on Adult Swim now? Or am I thinking of something else? I don't think I've seen Headbangers Ball. I know Adult Swim had like some kind of headbanger show or something like that before. I watched maybe half of it. To me, it was like, okay, whatever.
I don't know, but I never watched Beavis and Butthead, so.
Oh, you mean that's the two shows he would cross over?
I guess.
Okay.
Oh.
I never watched. I don't know what Headbangers Ball is, though. I know what Beavis and Butthead is.
Yeah, give me for my bunghole. Yeah. Oh, that song sucks.
Wow, you do this too well.
Yes, I've heard I have. I think me and my buddies or one of them, a guy that I consider my brother I graduated with that lives in Alabama now. We used to just do that all the time. One would be Butthead, one would be Beavis or whatever, and we just go off like that and just, TV for my bunghole. So we got, after you work on it, you kind of start actually sounding like them.
I think so.
And I know when we done the cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and I did the "Yes, I was a kid, Cocoa Puffs." That's Cartman on from South Park.
Oh, okay.
Instead of saying like his mom would say, "You want some cheesy poos?" Of course I want some cheesy poos.
Wow.
Bad kitty, bad kitty.
Yeah, you're kind of spot on.
Actually, the worst part about it is someone that used to work with me at work, even for some reason in my regular voice, he thought that I sounded like Cartman. And I'm going, oh wow, I just don't see it myself.
No.
But even though I can do the voice, but then I've heard that I do the get her done, just like what's his name?
Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I just got off the toilet a little bit. Oh, I think I got. Okay. Next.
The only voices I could imitate, and you guys don't know of, and I'm sure not too many people who are listening would know of. So, yeah. Actually, I used to be able to do Stitch really well.
Stitch.
And nobody knows who Stitch is.
From Lilo and Stitch.
You know!
I know, I just never seen the show that much.
Oh,
I saw the movie.
It's a cute movie. I thought the show was crap, but the movie was cute. I used to be able to do that voice really well. Now it just sounds really jacked up.
Yeah, sometimes it's work. You gotta get to work into it, Just listen to it, see if you can change your voice to it. I can't do all the cartoons and all the other voices or whatever. There's just certain ones I know I can do.
Right.
And it's just so easy. But some, no. I try to do. I just can't get it.
I used to freak out this one guy I played Gears of War with, because I'd be able to sound like the bad guys. So if we were like in between rounds of whatever, waiting for something to come up, like, okay, if you're shot down but you're not dead, most of the time your character will yell out, "Revive me!" So I would do the Locust, which is the name of those characters, and I would scare him to no end. Because he would be like, "We're not playing. Did you say that?" Say what? What? I didn't say anything. And then we play. Then all of a sudden he'd hear, "Revive me," and he'd freak out.
Get over here! Alright, I don't know where that came from. I guess I was trying to do Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, but I guess it just didn't work.
Oh! Yeah, it didn't work.
Get over here!
I think I used to be able to do that too. I haven't like imitated too many character voices in forever.
But that would... Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I can mimic people that I talk to at least weekly. Like I can get down their voice and idiosyncrasies and all that.
Oh, but that voice you did though, that was pretty good. Reminded me of something like another character from somewhere else. I can't remember, but it did remind me of something.
Oh, what, the creepy voice just now?
Yeah. All right. That is kind of creepy.
Oh, I just thought of a terrible prank to play on you one of these days.
Oh, nah.
You'll be sound asleep, then all of a sudden I'll just come up. And then pretend to be asleep.
Uh-huh. But anyway,
Think I've officially scared you both.
yeah, we're gonna take a break on that one. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess on that note, we are taking a break.
Yes,
Do you need a break, Callie?
Well,
I'm cracking up over here. You guys are just too funny.
but anyway, we're gonna take a little break now, and y'all come back now, you hear?
Oh boy, here we go.
But as we was talking earlier about Twitter and Facebook, we do have a Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. Just look for Wyldstyle Radio, and you should be able to find us. And also, myself, DJ Wild West. Just look up DJ Wild West or Wild West on Twitter and on Facebook, and you can find myself. So like me, follow me, and follow WildStyleRadio.com and see what we're doing every day. So yeah, after these messages, we'll be right back. Whoa. Are you scared?
No.
You will be. You will be. Hello, hello, hello. Okay.
Hello. What
Oh,
did you do?
nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Not a damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking in the wrong mic.
That's a new one.
Yeah. Well, since you took my other way, I guess I had to
Come
find
up with a
another
new
way.
way.
Yeah. Uh, did y'all hear anything?
Nah, not a thing.
I didn't hear anything either.
Are y'all deaf? I'm joking. Okay, well, as I was trying to say, if you shop through Amazon.com, we'd like for you to go through WyldstyleRadio.com, go to the banners that we have on the site. If you would like to, it helps out WyldstyleRadio.com. You can get everything from Amazon that you would like through Wildstyle Radio, and we get a little kickback. Plus, also, as I mentioned before, you can also on the player as you're listening, you hear a song that you want, that you would like to buy. It's like, oh, there's that song, you know. All you gotta do, look at the player, buy from Amazon, and click there. You can go get the track, or you can get the whole album. And I think it also has all their other albums if they have more than just one. So, yeah, it's been one crazy hangout after party. Uh, you would think that we was drunk, but
No,
we're not.
we're quite sober.
Yeah, we're quite sober, so you can imagine if we was drunk. So I'm sure some of y'all, like, what the hell they been smoking? Why are they not shit? Nah, I want to be on what they're on. They're crazy tonight.
We are?
Yeah, we had Booze and Butthead here.
Oh.
We had the cable guy. Oh, had the scary demon. Oh, I'm so scared. Yoda made an appearance. Okay, well, the voices at
Everybody.
least. Yeah, but anyway, so this segment we have nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
We have had no motivation tonight.
None whatsoever. It's just been a whole lot of weirdness.
Weirdness, craziness, and it's probably gonna be our best one.
Might be. It might be.
Well, you know, usually when you don't have nothing, nothing is usually the best. I don't know why. But then again, don't listen to me. You're crazy.
What?
See, just don't listen. That's why I said don't listen to me.
Okay, we won't.
I guess I'll just stop talking now.
You asked for it. Oh
Yes, I
wait,
know.
I mean,
Now
okay. What would your dream job be if you could start tomorrow? What would you do? This is a really weirdly posed question, but whatever. Go with it.
What would I do?
Dream job.
Actually, I don't have a dream job.
Okay, what would you want to do? And keep it PG, please. And earn money
Well,
for it.
damn it! There went my answer.
PG.
Well,
I
I guess
guess not.
Kylie's not going to answer.
Hmm?
I guess nothing is her. Which I think that's a lot of people just want to do nothing. That's my dream job. But see, that's what Right now, I am doing my dream job, but it's fun. It's a hobby. But
For now.
oh,
I think everybody's dream job is a hobby.
yeah, that's have a hobby that you love doing, and you can get paid for it. You know, 'cause that's because you like doing what you're doing. Oh, stuff like that. It's a lot easier on you than going to a job you don't want to be at. So,
Mm.
oh, I guess when I was a kid, I wanted to be a professional baseball player or a musician. Like the Nickelback song "Rockstar."
Hmm.
Want to stand in line? Da, 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 da.
Yes.
Everybody wants to be a rock star. Okay, there's this. Bam.
You wanted to if you could you'd be a rock star then, taking from your childhood dream.
Yeah, and it's no parents, but one year at Christmas, they asked me what I want. I said I want a drum set. They gave
And
me
what
this little toy Indian drum.
Oh
Then I asked for a guitar. I get a little toy guitar with a picture of Kiss on it.
no. Oh, wow.
Now that would be worth something if I could find it,
Oh, yes it would.
but I don't know where it's at. It's probably lost, gone forever, destroyed.
No.
But it was like, I really wanted the real thing, you know.
Yeah.
But I do got a real guitar now. Well, two of them.
Do you play them?
Sometimes, I can play a few songs here and there, but I really, after a while, didn't have time or something would come up. Plus the amplifier is loud, and I don't want to wake up anybody. I did buy some headphones, and I was doing that for a while, but after a while, you just like put them in the corner. I play on them every once in a while, but not too much. Not as much as I should have.
Aw.
Your turn.
I'd be one of these cosplay people. Just making costumes and walking around in them all the time. It'd be so much fun. Seriously, I mean, these people make some crazy awesome stuff. I'd love to do that. Just be creative all day long without deadlines. Because I seriously think deadlines cramp all of my creativeness.
Yeah, when you really want to do something else, everything else usually gets in the way.
Yes.
Oh, I know I don't usually do reality shows and anything else like that, but I think since I had a couple of days off, and a couple of them that was unscheduled to be off, but I was off.
Boo.
Uh,
I mean, boo for you, because, paycheck. Yay for me, because I had to.
but anyway,
Yes. Professional. As you were
uh,
saying.
I think Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday night. Might have been Tuesday night. I was watching Family Feud when it reruns or whatever, and I left it on there by accident. And you was talking about cosplay and dressing up and stuff like that. Well, I got that one showing out
Somehow what?
Skin Wars, where
Skin Wars. Oh, okay, yeah.
where body paint
Yeah.
and stuff, and they got to do certain things to win and blah 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 blah. And, it's in some ways it's a guy's fantasy to watch it because naked women blah blah blah.
Right.
But not always all naked women. They do men too, and I think next time they're doing midget.
Oh, wow.
But I actually saw it, and it wasn't bad. A lot of what they was doing. You know,
Yeah.
the artwork that they put on the bodies. Yeah, so I thought it was all right. Something to watch every once in a while, maybe. Kind of feel bad for the ones that didn't do a good job or didn't finish and they got kicked off or whatever. But
Yeah.
it was interesting. It was interesting to just sit there and watch them. How they do it, and sometimes they had to do teamwork, and that was even worse for a lot of them because like one wants to do one thing, the other wants to do another. So they kind of, I don't know. But yeah, anyway,
Mhm.
see, so the thing is, you said PG.
Yeah.
I was just gonna play it around and say I want to be a porn star because I knew that's probably what Mel would have said, and I was gonna beat him to the punch. And I was just gonna say jokingly, I don't think I'm a porn star.
um.
No, well,
I'll
the
comment on that off air.
all right.
I will comment
Hmm.
on that off air. Yes, I will.
Okay, well, I think I'll just stop there too. I was gonna explain why I wouldn't want to be.
Oh, you're really trying to take us down that dark tunnel, aren't you?
Come to the dark side. We got cookies.
Well, I don't like cookies.
What?
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 What? I don't like cookies.
You don't or
Okay, what
do?
about cupcakes?
Not really.
Ice cream?
No.
She don't like ice cream. She does chocolate. She does not like.
Smoothie?
Depends on the smoothie.
We'll get you a smoothie.
No, because you're gonna put cookies in there, because it's the dark side.
No, I think she was gonna put something else in there, and I'll shut up.
Dude.
Hey, how's the weather?
You know what we'll do? We'll get you a smoothie and have Wild serve it to you. How's that?
No. I don't know why, but like in the past week
I
or
was gonna put a banana in it.
no comment.
Okay, I'll shut up now. Move on. There's nothing to see here.
But yeah, it's like all like past week or so, people keep throwing jokes at me like, you should make Wild do this, you should make Wild do that. And I'm like, why? He doesn't want to. If there's something he wants to do for me, he'll do it for me. But I'm not gonna make him do something stupid just for my benefit. I don't understand why females are like that, or why people expect women to be that way. They're like, I just don't get it. I don't know. Am I missing something? I mean, I don't want you to serve me hand and foot or anything like that. That's not a joy.
Yeah, it's different when the person wants to do it and does it because they want to do it,
Yeah.
and not because someone saying that you gotta do it or I leave.
Yeah, or
That's
just
just crazy.
or even just on a lighter note. Women are like, yeah, I want my man to bring me my food or whatever, and it's like, no.
And or vice versa. I mean, it does go about both ways.
It's like, I don't know. I don't get it. I just don't get it. That's not my thing.
Yeah, I just. Okay, how's the weather?
Ha! I think we should call this. I think we've officially just run out of ideas, and whatever motivation there was, it's officially gone.
Yeah, yeah, we're kind of like limping here. So,
We're fishing around for something. Wait, do the ones when they say things about fire? Okay, that was a half an hour ago. What were we talking about half an hour ago? Because I just saw one of our listeners.
Fire! Yeah, Beavis and Butthead. Fire!
Oh, okay.
Fire!
I know that was for you.
Sorry about lateness there, but I got to it. But if you got any suggestions out there, all you gotta do is go to the event page, google.com, and we will do what we can. Usually we have we've been trying to get the answering question box open so you can actually come in there and ask questions or just chat in there and go because it's a lot easier. Because a lot of times we don't see the comments on anything like now 30 minutes later. So hopefully next time we will remember. So if anybody like here or someone here like listen, remind me to make sure I can get it to work before we before I start it. So yeah,
Yeah.
because it's a lot easier for like I mean the first time, the only time actually it was probably the only time we done it. It was good because they would come in there ask a question or comment on what we was talking about, and it was so much easier. You get y'all more involved, the listener, and it's also when you get the listeners involved with it, it makes it a little bit more fun, I believe. So we will try our best to do it right the next time. Uh,
Yes. We will try.
but anyway, I think we are just about done. I can't think of
It's
nothing.
essentially like nothing here now.
Nothing.
What? Okay.
Nothing.
Okay. See, uh, okay, when I was younger, right, I used to, like quite a few people, take these stupid personality online quizzes all the time. And I have a dead journal floating out there if anybody's listening and really all that kind of interested, although I kind of doubt you would be. But if you are, look up, in the dead journal directory or whatever, Lone Falcon, and you'll see tons of quizzes and what they said, what their results were. Well, just because clearly out of it, I took a quiz just now, and it says, "What are you most inclined to be addicted to?" Now,
Heroin.
I find my result really funny because it's just so out there. But then again, it's kind of also spot on for what others have predicted would be the case. So, it says, what are you most inclined to be addicted to? Cannabis! Says the addiction you're most inclined to have is cannabis. Open-minded, laid-back, grounded, and a deep thinker. You also have a creative side that can manifest itself in all kinds of different pursuits from music to art. You don't have the energy for all the hustle and bustle of caffeine addicts or the crazy antics of drinkers. You just want to kick back, make some art, and stargaze? Okay, I wonder if that meant stargaze. The good news is your chances of doing something dangerous while high is extremely low, and marijuana is already legal in several U.S. states. Our advice: head to Colorado. Like,
She's gonna join the Cheech and Chong bus.
no, that's cool. Go right on by. Just keep rolling. Bye.
I've done a few of them kind of,
Yeah.
and I really wish that I could think of the ones I've done. I think I done one for what state do you really belong in or whatever. I think I got Wisconsin at one time. I was like,
What?
how the hell did I get Wisconsin?
Yeah, I've taken that one before, and I think it was like California or something, and I'm like, that's the last place I want to be.
I'm not a cheesehead. I'm not like cheese, don't get me wrong, but I just don't know how to piece of cheese on my head and go to a football game.
Yeah, people are weird. I don't understand that much myself. So, okay, if
But
anybody's interested in what they would be addicted to, I put the link on our event page. And Wild, for your pleasure, I put it in a private
ooh,
message to you.
pleasure. Mm,
Yes, you are now officially
pleasure.
turned on by quizzes.
All right. You know, I have a good idea. I've thought of something. I've been wanting to do this for a little bit,
Okay.
probably about a month or two. I know a few months ago, through two or three other times we done this. I done like you do, and the last time it was like, what would you do if you won the lottery? Well, I've already done that, and I had another one that I've been wanting to present. This is a little bit more serious, I think, but it's like a question that like nobody wants to think about right now, or no one sees happening. But I think someday, one day, maybe it would happen. Doesn't want to happen, but it could. So
What?
I ain't gonna tell you now, since you me like that. Uh, I'm gonna ask the question, and then we're gonna take a break so everybody can think about it, and then we'll answer, do all the little talking about it when we come back. So here it is. Drum roll, please.
Okay.
Alright.
My drumstick broke.
What would you do if everything, all the technology, gas, electricity, computers, everything just stopped working? Could not do anything about it. You know, uh, we basically go back 300 years or whatever when you had to have a horse and buggy and or ride a horse. You know, back in the old days, what would you do, or and what do you think the
I
world would
already
do?
got my
So
answer. What the world would do?
yeah, about what you do and what would you think the world would do?
Oh.
So we'll answer that when we come back from our little break, and then it will be the last segment. So we'll finish with that.
Okay.
So after these messages, we'll be right back.
Oh, and take those quizzes, guys, because I'm sure our listeners want to know what you would be addicted to.
Yeah, we might touch up on that one too. So.
Answer it.
we's we're back, and I hope you know that this is supposed to be called the last drink with Wild, and so I got my Mountain Dew. We ain't drinking tonight. Before we get to the question that I answered or asked, we're gonna see what everybody did on the uh, addiction personality or that little quiz. So we know what Ice got, and I think that Callie is still on BRB.
I think so.
No, let's check to see there has done it. So and has replied to it on the event page. Please me.
No, no one's posted.
And I cannot believe what I got.
I wanna know. Okay,
well,
I'll wait till Kelly gets here.
I will sing what I got.
You'll sing? What?
I was gonna sing it.
You're gonna sing?
But anyway, once I sing the friggin' song, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm gonna sing a song that refers to it because there is a song about it. But if you want to wait till Callie comes back, we can. Or,
I don't want to, but
then do it now.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think it'd be better. Leave people on the edge of their
Without?
seat.
Oh,
I know you don't say that. Huh?
What?
Alright. What? Man?
I didn't say anything.
Alright, you ready?
Yes.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. Okay.
You're terrible.
I'll stop torturing you.
The torture.
You got to know when to hold on. Know when to fold on.
What?
Know when to walk away. Know when to run. You don't count your money while sitting at the table.
No way.
You don't get it?
No, I get it, but how? You gotta read the whole thing.
Yeah, somehow I got a gambler. I don't know what.
Huh?
Oh! I just said I got a gambler. I mean, I didn't read it myself, so I'll read it, I guess. That you're gonna make me.
Yes.
Meanie. Alright, the addiction you're most inclined to have is gambling. I don't know how. I don't live in Vegas. You're a risk taker. Really? A thrill am. And true gambler at heart. You're an adventurous personality. There's nothing you won't try. Your pride, your risks you take. You have a wanderlust that few can understand, and you're always looking for something to challenge yourself. Your losses are big, but your wins are even bigger. Your flight to Vegas is waiting. Well, hell yeah! Where's my flight?
Alright, Callie, did you take it?
I don't know. I mean, there's some things that take around, but most time no.
I couldn't find it. I didn't know where you guys were getting
I
this
did.
service. I didn't take it yet.
Oh, okay. It's on the
Yeah,
event page.
it's in the event
Okay.
page.
It's paste. Oh shoot. Nope. That was my thing. Okay. Let's go back and get that. There it is. There's the link. It's in the chat thingy for the Hangout. I also posted it on Facebook. Just want to give a shout out to Tanya Murphy because she's the one who posted that quiz, and I'm like, dude, totally gotta take it. So I took it.
Yeah. Ice is gonna do marijuana. I'm gonna go be a gambler. There's no telling what Callie's gonna be.
I wonder. I don't know.
I
What
think
do
she's
you
gonna be addicted to crack. Just kidding.
Alright, I'm taking it. I'm taking it.
Well, take it.
I'm taking it.
Don't fight it.
Mm.
But anyway, so while she takes her little quiz, do not forget that you can listen to Wyldstyle Radio mobile anywhere you want to be on your tablet or smartphone. On radio, all you gotta do is go to your Play Store or your App Store on your mobile device, and you can listen to us anytime you would like to. So don't be afraid. It's out there. And don't forget, soon we're gonna have our own Wyldstyle Radio app. What's bad?
So, okay, I just came across something that I thought was somewhat interesting. Apparently, the first time I ever DJ'd was like in 2004 or thereabouts.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
long time ago.
Yes, 10 years, dude. Crazy.
So anyway,
Oh, sorry. I'm
or
like reading all these stupid quiz results. One of them was pretty funny. Like, which dysfunctional Care Bear are you?
oh no.
It wasn't that bad. I just gotta find it again. Oh, there it is. Okay, it says, you are a nihilist bear. You don't really like anything. Nothing matters enough for you to like it. The only thing you even remotely like is the idea that nothing is worth liking. As the antithesis of the typical Care Bear, you tend to have a lot of existential angst. You are an interesting mix of goth and a philosopher. You're the most intellectual of the Care Bears and can often be found brooding over the state of things. Because of this, you find it very hard to care about things, even fluffy kitties.
Fluffy. Fluffy kitties. Oh.
TikTok, Callie.
I'm just waiting for it to give me my results.
Okay.
Okay.
It says chocolate.
Chocolate?
Yes, it says chocolate.
Chocolate crack?
If there's one thing you can't live without, it's chocolate. Milk chocolate, white chocolate, dark chocolate, you love it all, and chocolate cake. Oh, there's not stopping you when it comes to chocolate cake. Studies have shown that the experience of eating chocolate results in feel good, or whatever, which is also released while laughing and having sex. Okay then. Being released in the brain, so you're not just imagining the ecstasy feeling. You're getting it every time you bite down on a delicious piece of chocolate. Your chocolate-loving personality just means that you're a seriously interesting person, friendly, outgoing, and loved by almost everybody. Just like chocolate.
Mm,
And darn it, I was hoping for a lot worse.
I think lower.
Well, Mel is laughing because it says sex in there.
Yeah, I know. That's what we were all thinking.
You might as well face it, you're addicted to love. Okay.
Yeah, we
Okay.
know that's a lie.
But anyway, to the question I answered or asked, I don't know why I say answer, but asked before the break, what would you do and both, what do you think the world would do if electricity, laptops, batteries, gasoline, go back 200 or 300 years, where you don't have nothing, you gotta do everything back by hand. Basically, if it just all stops right now, it's like, what would you do? And you can post your comments on the page event or YouTube event or YouTube site or if you're on Facebook or anywhere, and we'll try to look and watch. And so let's, I guess Hallie's gone BRB. She's muted.
Ooh.
So I'll start with you.
With me. Well, if it was the world, ow, I think the world would be plunged into utter chaos because people would be freaking out before they even take a minute to think clearly. If it was a global thing and it happened all at once to everywhere around the world, I think people would just kind of freak out for a while. Um, and I don't know. I don't know. I think there's quite a few people who would actually know what to do. I mean, there's a lot of people who live off the grid, so to speak. So they don't. I think
Oh
maybe
yeah.
the only thing they do consume is gasoline in their cars, if that. Otherwise, they're already kind of living that way, sort of. The farmers would be
Awesome.
kind of
Yeah.
set for a while. They would know what to do for food.
Oh.
Um, yeah. I don't know. I think maybe after a while, people might get their act together. I think probably a whole lot more wars would start out because people are going to be fighting for land for real, and I mean not for real, but
Yeah. Well, yeah, I have to agree with that. Uh, but there, I mean, people that's so used to, and that's all they know is how to do things automatically. That everything's basically there, like stores, and the stores wouldn't be there. No, I mean, basically there would be no food. You'd have to go back to farming, and it goes back to the song, "The country boy could survive," and they could. I mean, there are some people that can, and there are some people that do live, like that, except for the vehicles. So, but
and I mean I could just also get my
But
way up to Pennsylvania, where all the Amish live, and be like, hey, I need you to teach me a couple things.
we have to realize that there's a lot of crazy people out there.
Oh yeah, the
You
first thing
know,
they'd be like,
and
tons.
it would be chaos, and I think that some people, and I've heard people talk about it too. Like if we had to actually go back, there'd be a lot of kill or be killed. You
Mm-hmm.
know, because there's going to be people that would not know what to do. You know,
Yep.
not just by panicking, but you know, cause now everybody's not going to. I mean, we don't trust. A lot of people don't trust anybody now. It'd be even a lot worse then,
Oh yeah.
cause nobody would like, especially people that live in the cities like New York, Seattle, like very big cities. Like they've never even been out of the. I mean, they
Yeah. People who
be
like never
screwed.
stepped outside of their city ever, they'd be
Yeah.
screwed.
Yeah, and see, I know people like that, but I also know people that it wouldn't affect them at all. You know, as long as you don't bother them. You know, so I just think that it would be it wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be a good thing at all.
No.
Because people couldn't watch their football, they couldn't watch their TV, and the economy would be just gone. Because like now everything's relied on computer, TV, and stuff like that, and it wouldn't be here.
Yep. That's it.
So I don't know why I came to the point where I wanted to like I guess a couple months ago I wanted to put that in there somewhere, and I guess since we wouldn't talk about nothing else, that just get that out of the way, get everybody's little opinion over it. So
Well, I mean, we kind of sort of experienced that when Sandy hit us. You know, there
oh
was
yeah,
so much debris and devastation that it wasn't that we didn't have gas. We had the gas, but because the roads weren't clear, the gas couldn't get to us. So gas was rationed, and everybody just like hunkered
yeah,
down in their homes. What was cool though is that after a while, people started sharing what they had, which was pretty awesome. You know, I mean, people would be like, "Hey, I've got a generator. Do you need anything? You can come over. You can stay." I mean, these are people who've never said boo to anybody. You know, just opening their homes. Um, yeah, I think, yeah, we would definitely plunge into chaos. People would freak out, but after a while, we would probably start helping each other because, when stuff started to get cleared up, at least in my area, I was seeing electricity trucks from Georgia, from Kansas, from like all these places. Can you hear me? I just heard a ding. Hello? What's going on?
okay, that was crazy. My mute button kept on going on and off.
Oh, it says Callie muted Wild.
Oh
Maybe?
wow,
Jeez, Callie.
Callie,
Come on!
I wasn't that bad. I
So
wasn't.
rude!
I was. Was I?
No, you weren't even talking! But, yeah, I saw, and she muted you again, Wild. And
I
you're
would.
unmuted.
I've unmuted.
What you doing, Callie?
Callie.
Okay, so, yeah, there was just an outpouring from so many people from all over the country that, it gives me some hope. I think, again, if that did happen, people would, again, go into chaos and they'd loot for absolutely no reason because you wouldn't be able to use anything that you looted unless it was food. But afterwards, I think there would be some sort of a community feel. People would get back on their feet and do their best.
Yeah, and you'd have to learn how to ride horses again,
Woohoo!
which ain't a bad thing.
No, I always wanted to ride a horse.
I wish my
And no,
mom
I
was younger,
didn't
though. She
mute
could teach us all.
anybody.
She used to
I
ride
dropped
horses
it.
all the time.
Oh, you dropped your tablet?
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't
No.
say anything. I didn't do anything.
I was like,
Boo.
what is it doing? I dropped it and I had to figure out what the hell it was doing to me.
Aww. The tablet muted Wild, and Wild wasn't even talking.
Yeah. I was
I
like,
could
I
hear the
didn't
whole
do
thing
nothing.
though. It's weird.
Yeah, you only mute the person talking, and since Wild wasn't talking,
Yeah.
it was fine.
But anyway, yeah, when Katrina hit New Orleans, it kind of affected us too. Of course, we got a little bit of it, but it really affected on the gas, so we knew how you felt. I mean, they rationed it out like we could only get like $15 of gas at a time or something like that.
Yeah,
Mm,
it's crazy though, because while first of all, you're spending gas to go to the gas line, and then you're wasting gas while you're waiting on the gas line, to the
yeah,
point where when you finally do get gas, you just replace the gas that you used.
yeah, pretty much. So you didn't really do nothing.
Yep. We ended up just like getting candles and doing crafts like crocheting and knitting and stuff. And then we went to bed like really early because there's nothing else to do.
And that's probably back in the 1800s and stuff like that. That's probably why they went to bed early. They didn't have nothing to do.
Yep.
That's
There's no
pretty much
daylight.
it.
No daylight and candles are expensive.
Yeah, and stuff like that. So I just hope it never happens. And for all that's listening, don't panic, please. Just don't panic if it ever happens. I mean, I know people's talking about addictions and stuff. People are addicted to computers, to TV, and stuff like that. It's like, ah! You'd be like, but baby's a butthead. Thank you for my phone. Like, ah, dang, ah. I'm like,
Oh man, people would have to stop using toilet paper. They go back to using leaves and sticks.
yeah, yeah. So ration out your toilet paper, people, as long as you can.
Did you use more than one sheet? You use more than one sheet. I'm gonna stop.
Oh boy. But anyway, I guess if Callie wants to put in her little 2 cents in about what we're talking about.
Well, actually, I think I probably would panic. I would be calling Wild or whoever
Oh, you wouldn't
and
be able
going,
to call nobody.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to call nobody because nothing works. Phones,
my phone?
no.
No.
We're gonna be back in the 1700s, 1800s where nothing, when you didn't have none of that, you know. So like if it just one day just pop, nothing, gone, see you, and it never works again.
Yeah, I would be screaming. Probably not enough for you guys to hear me on the mainland.
But at least all of Hawaii, right?
Wild would probably be over there going, wait, I think I heard Callie. No, Kev, she's all the way in Hawaii.
But yeah, mass hysteria probably would happen first before anything.
Probably. Yeah, I think probably. But then I think after a while, everybody would notice that, yeah, they're going to need other people's help.
Yeah.
Because those other people have something that they don't have, that's when they're going to start being nice. Or either be nice or they're probably going to try and steal it, but, you know.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of crazy people.
Oh,
A
yeah.
lot of crazy people. But anyway, I guess that finishes this hangout. Unless anybody else wants to say anything else.
No.
So I guess we'll say our little goodbyes.
Okay.
Ladies first.
Well, this is Anna signing off. Thank you guys for listening to our demotivated and completely unscripted hangout. We hope you enjoyed it, felt some kind of motivation for something. If not, then you're welcome for the demotivation. But do
Yeah.
not be too unmotivated to not listen to us. All week long, we've got rock and metal coming up on Monday. We've got more rock and country coming up during the whole week. And then we're here again. It's going to knock it out of the park
Yeah.
with a killer set. And then we're going to be back, hopefully, motivated to give you a more planned and professional hangout. Although, if we were that professional, you probably wouldn't listen to us anyway. But that being said, just go to wyldstyleradio.com to listen to us, or bring us up on your TuneIn radio app. And I think that's about it. This is Anna signing off.
Alright, this is Callie, and I am the dev team manager on IMVU. So if you're on IMVU, come kick it with us in the Wyldstyle Radio rooms. We have about 3 or 4 of them, so just check Wyldstyle Radio and you can see them on the search. Anyways, I guess I will see you guys on Saturday because I don't DJ. So if you want to listen to me or you want to see me, you'll have to wait until Saturday to listen to me. If you want to see me, you can come on IMVU and come check us out. Mal says bye too. So we'll see you guys later.
Alright, this is Wild Man, Wild West, and yes, it is time to get out of here. And I want to thank everybody for listening to our crazy show. And so yeah, as Anna said it was, it was unscripted. Everything was just like we didn't have no plan to do whatever, and that's what brought in the little motivational stuff. And as she said, be very motivated to listen to Wyldstyle Radio. Whether you're motivated to do something else, that's your choice. But if we did unmotivate you to do something, we're sorry. But that's the way it goes.
If they're still listening, they're not that unmotivated or demotivated.
Yeah. But anyway, till next time, I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their night. I'll be back. DJing on WyldstyleRadio.com, 7 p.m. Central Time. Do not forget, go to the site, go to Amazon.com for anything that you need from Amazon.com, and also the player. Get the player, buy from Amazon from the song that you hear. If you would like to buy the song, it helps out everything. And don't forget about Cafe Press if you want your Wyldstyle Radio merchandise. And we also got the Wyldstyles, which is other stuff too. So check it out. And I will talk to you. We will talk to you next time. So everybody, see you later. Good night.